Good morning, Giants. I'm Jacob Einstein bringing you this week's newscast, where we'll be looking at the successes of some BD alumni and the advice they have for you, everything you need to know in preparation for prom, and some of the big changes happening around our school. All this and more is coming up right now on BTTV.
BTTV, get it every week. Making all the news, it's about you and me. We got the angles, we got sports, and we got entertainment. Putting BD on the map, we gonna make us famous. What?
Ben Davis High School graduate Diwan McCoy has recently announced that he will be purchasing Wish TV on Channel 8 and WNDY TV on Channel 23 from the Nexstar Media Group for $42.5 million. This purchase is the latest made by McCoy and his company Bayou City Broadcasting, which was created for the purpose of purchasing and operating broadcast TV stations in America. Diwan was a student here at Ben Davis High School and graduated in 1985. He boasts a number of successes in the television market, including becoming the owner, president, and CEO of Bayou City Broadcasting. This company was the first African-American-owned company to own and operate a Fox affiliate in the United States of America. And McCoy was accepted into the National Association of Broadcasters Broadcast Leadership Training Program. McCoy is just one of several BD alumni who have excelled in the media industry and in the Indianapolis market in particular. We sat down to talk to a few other past Ben Davis students to get their take on the matter.
Yeah. My name is Kevin Gregory. I grew up in Wayne Township, graduated in 1983. I think it's special because you talk about local ownership. That is local. When you were a resident, when you grew up here, when you know Indianapolis, that is a beautiful thing. It makes me proud that we have giants in the industry. And now we have a giant here in Indianapolis that is an owner and has an ownership group of television stations and will not have a shortage of Ben Davis grads, thanks to the program that was started so long ago, that will be prepared, excited, and applying for a job as a result. So I just say, welcome to Indianapolis.
Success comes in many forms. Will you be the next famously successful BD graduate? Now let's turn our attention towards this weekend and spend some time looking into the cultural, historical, and traditional aspects of Easter.
Spring is in the air, and Easter is this Sunday. Many people have their traditions to celebrate and enjoy the holiday.
You know, do something exciting with the kids, I guess, and teach them something about their history.
As time changed and grandparents die and parents die, the dynamic has changed a little bit. This Easter, I am going to my aunt's house in South Bend, and my uncles are going to be there.
Do you know the origin of Easter?
What do I believe is the origin of Easter? I feel like it originated in England, and it's spiritual.
My understanding, the origin of Easter is the third day he rose again. So after Jesus was crucified, he was laid to rest, and 3 days later he was resurrected.
The origin of Easter, if I'm remembering correctly, is the day that Jesus was resurrected.
I am very spiritual, so I believe it has to do with the goddess of spring, Easter.
This holiday is a Christian holiday, and it celebrates the belief in the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Now let's turn to Wyatt for a look at some Easter commercials.
I think Easter's become pretty commercialized.
Only he brings delicious Cadbury cream eggs.
From the delicious chocolate candy to the bunny that hides its eggs, Easter is one of the most popular holidays in the world, and one of the most profitable days as well. According to the NRF, the average person in 2018 pays out $150 for their Easter celebration. Speaking of candy, around 90 million chocolate bunnies are made in the world. The eggs, man, even though they cost an average of $1.80, 108 million are sold, which is perfect because 10 million colored eyes are sold to make them look fabulous. Even though Easter is a happy day for kiddos and adults alike, there are victims to the commercialism of Easter. It's the bunny wrap. About 80% of all wrappers sold during Easter become abandoned, and 850,000 of them turn into edible meat. Wyatt Long, reporting for BTTV. So why don't you believe in Easter, man?
It's just really childish, dog. All the corporations trying to control us. It's just about the system these days, man.
Come on, Henry. Don't you want to know what the Easter Bunny going to get you this year?
Bro, I ain't a child anymore. I'm basically a whole man now, you feel me?
Come on, Henry, you just gotta believe.
Homie, you big mad, and that's big facts.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's me, the Easter Bunny.
Bro, I really can't believe it. It's really the Easter Bunny.
What's the matter? Y'all never seen a rabbit before?
I don't believe this horseplay. What would an Easter Bunny be doing here at Ben Davis?
I am here because some of y'all have lost the true spirit of Easter. And I'm not just some Easter Bunny. I'm the Easter Bunny.
See, man, I told you the Easter Bunny was real.
How do you expect us to find the spirit of Easter?
All right, so what you guys need to do is find an Easter egg that I've hidden at the location of your original Easter egg hunt when y'all had your first Easter. And I will give you, in exchange, the original Easter basket from the first Easter that was delivered to the very first child.
I don't know about this one, Chief.
Finally, Henry, we finally found the last egg.
All right, congratulations, guys. For all your hard work, here's the original Easter basket.
Why is it so light?
Hey man, just because I said to give you the basket, doesn't mean there would be anything in it.
Did we just got clickbaited by a dang rabbit?
Yeah, yes we did, sadly. Sugar honey iced tea. Wyatt, get back here. This was your idea in the first place.
After Easter is over, another big event coming up will be prom. Here's Mercedes with the story, and after that, some major events and changes happening at our school that may affect you.
Hey Giants, prom is approaching quickly. Ticket sales start April 22nd. You must have a school ID and $30 on hand ready to buy.
This year's prom will be held at the 500 Ballroom in Indianapolis Convenience Center on May 4th. This year's theme is Paris by Moonlight. Doors open at 7:45. Prom will run from 8 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Mercedes Green Grip, BTTV.
When you walk past the main gym, you might hear a bit of commotion, and I'm not talking about the sound of passionate fans. Today, I got a chance to interview Mr. Campbell, the maintenance director of Ben Davis High School.
The oldest part of the gym is the floor. It's pushing 60 years old. Average life expectancy on a gym floor is about 50 years old, so this floor has definitely got its uses over the years. Well, you see a new floor, new design on the floor, much more modern look to it. It coincides with 2 years ago when we had it painted. So all the paint is new design on the logos and striping on the walls, as far as adding the black stripe and adding our actual Ben Davis purple to it.
The new gym is expected to carry out the Giants' legacy for years to come. Zach Watson, BTTV.
The school year is coming to an end, and that means finals. Here's Madeline with the information you need to know about our after-school tutoring programs. And stay tuned, because after that, we'll be looking at another service offered by the school that'll help out those of you who stay after school late.
As we near the end of the school year, you might be stressing out about final grades. But did you know that Ben Davis offers an after-school tutoring program from now to the end of the school year?
So you come to the library after school. We're here from 3:30 to 5, and you just log into a computer and say, I'm here for whatever subject. And if you need help, we have multiple teachers, but there's also NHS people here. So there's student helpers that can help you too if you'd rather work with another student versus a teacher.
The tutoring sessions were implemented back in December for first semester finals and just so happened to have a tremendous impact on the students.
You get all the extra time you need. There's extra help if you need it. If you don't need the help, it's just an extra place to kind of just work, and it's usually pretty quiet. And then when we have our after-school buses, you still have transportation home, and you can still eat in the cafeteria. So there's lots of other options here.
Madeline Aurelio, BTTV.
Hey Giants, don't forget that late buses are here. So that means if you don't have a ride after school, you can take the late bus. Make sure to get a green pass from a teacher, coach, or sponsor. The buses will leave at 5 p.m. at door number 2. This is Andy Tovar, BTTV.
We would like to recognize the students who were chosen as Students of the Month for March. First up, Mary Angel Morales is a junior. She came last year knowing very little English. She has improved her language skills and has made strides in her learning. Next, Isaiah Thomas is a senior. He demands excellence in everything he does and completes all of his work. Finally, Agif Ugumiade is a junior who has taken steps to become a leader to her classmates and those around her. Congratulations to all the students who were awarded Students of the Month for March. And also congratulations to the junior class winning the BD Cup. I'm Michael Adams, BTTV.
Now we're going to head over to Eliza with this week's sports update.
Good morning, Giants. I'm Eliza Vandewally bringing you this week's sports. April is the month where our spring sports really start to get busy, so let's get right into it. The girls' tennis team had a great week with their victory against Warren Central on Tuesday. Star player Mackenzie Murph played well and won 2 matches that same night. They have another match this Saturday at Mooresville, so be sure to wish them luck. This Tuesday, the boys' golf team won against Southport, totaling up a final score of 176. This Saturday, they'll be playing in the Old Capitol Invitational at the Old Capitol Golf Course. The boys' track team really shone through this week with their wins against Cathedral and at the BD Relays. Today, they'll be running the Charlie Riley Invitational at North Central. Good luck, Giants. While the boys' baseball team played hard, they ultimately lost both games against Lawrence North. But we'll be sure to see more of them as they face off against Martinsville at 10 a.m. and Avon at 1 p.m. this Saturday. And though they've had a rough season so far, the girls' softball team are sure to make a comeback tonight and tomorrow here at Ben Davis. Wish them luck as they play against Martinsville and Indiana's Short Ridge. Even if April does bring us showers, be sure to shower your Giants with constant support as they power through the season. And be sure to stay tuned for the recap of this year's boys basketball state game. Eliza Vandewally, BTTV.
Good morning, Giants. I'm Andy Lowry, here to bring you our weekly weather forecast here in Indianapolis. Going into tonight and tomorrow night, it will dip down to a chilly 40 degrees. For those of you that plan on heading to church or outside to do an Easter egg hunt with your family and friends, it will be a perfect 73 degrees with beautiful sunshine on Easter Sunday. As soon as next week starts, we're going to see it warm back up to the low and mid 70s, and it will stay that way throughout the entire week. However, along with that, there will be considerable cloudiness and a constant 40 to 50% chance of rain on average for most days of next week. So I encourage you Giants to keep a hold of those rain jackets just in case it does decide to sprinkle. This has been your local weather forecast. We will see you back next week.
A couple weeks ago, a tragic incident happened. Ermias Ascodome, also known as Nipsey Hussle, was pronounced dead March 31st after a shooting erupted near his clothing store in LA. Hussle was very talented and known for being a rapper, but also spreading movement for the younger generation and an inspiration to many. But for all the money and music he's left behind, his greatest remark will be his philanthropic work, which extended beyond his efforts to mitigate gang violence. Nipsey opened a workspace for science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, or also known as a STEM center that he described between Silicon Valley and the inner city. He told the Los Angeles Times he hoped the center named Vector 90 would give young people more options and opportunities than he had as a kid. Nipsey was always improving his community by buying shoes for students, fixing playgrounds and basketball courts, providing jobs and shelters for homeless residents, and much more.
Something I admired about Nipsey Hussle was that he made it out of the hood, and he did what he loved, and he was successful with it.
Atlantic Records stated he was an amazing father and a leader in his community, and inspired other actors and singers to help in their communities. Many celebrities tweeted out about his great work and how gifted he was, and how his legacy will always be remembered. Ava Aguirre, BTTV.
We're going to hand things over to Nick and Levi with this week's entertainment.
Oh, that's a bucket. That's in. That's in.
Dang it, dude, I keep lagging.
Not my fault.
What if we lagged in real life?
You can only lag in video games, Nick. What are you talking about?
But what if?
What a beautiful day out. Oh, there goes the family jewels. Oh dear God.
My Oreos. Okay, that was weird. All right, let's try it again. All right, last try.
Finally, I can relax.
Oh! Ow! Ow! Finally, I get to put some shots up. That was weird. All right, let's try it again. Buckets. All right, you know what? I gotta make one bucket at least. Come on now. Wet biscuit, baby.
That's all we've got for you this week, Giants. Thanks for watching, and remember, if it's about you and me, it's on BTTV. I'm Jacob Einstein. Have a great weekend.